Hey, what's up everybody? It's Gabe Crane. I'm back here to make you guys just another video. And today I'm really excited to talk about something that's really important, which is positivity. So this is a word that gets tossed around a lot, the power of positive thinking and all of that. Today I'm going to break down a few elements of this really important concept and practice of positivity and relate it to how we can really make progress on the whole of our life. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be looking at briefly what positivity is and isn't, and how it relates to our energy beyond just having a positive mindset. We're also going to look briefly at examples of how positive thinking or negative thinking relate to the experiences we have in our body and our mind. And then we'll look at some tools that we can use to get into a positive state that supports and nourishes our life on the whole. Okay, so I think this is going to be really valuable, and I hope that you can make use of it. If you do enjoy it and it helps you in some way, let us know about it in the comments, share it with a friend, and let's take the conversation deeper. Because, of course, as I said, this is just an introduction. We hear a lot about this idea of the power of positivity or positive thinking. And I want to say that what we're going to cover here is related to that, but it's not really that. One of the shortcomings of having positive thinking, although we know scientifically that that does have a benefit, is that it's really only operating on our thought level. When I'm talking about positivity here, I'm really talking about it on a much deeper total level of your life, and it relates very much with your energy or your qi, as we say in qigong practice, or ren shui, which is a system that I work in and teach and practice myself. So on this level, we're not talking just about our mindset. We're talking about our energy. We're talking about the whole of our life. And here, positivity isn't just a superficial thing, or when you think about it as some of the ideas that are out there around manifesting what you want, or the power of positive thinking, or the law of attraction. Actually, positivity really arises not from this level of whatever we think we want or that we're trying to manifest in our life. Real positivity comes from actually the structure of nature, of the way that the universe is. It comes from the nature of life itself. And this is a really, really important thing to understand, is that life itself is in a certain way positive. And when I say that, life contains everything. It's positive and negative. It's total. But life, when I say that it's positive, it means that it's creative. It is generative. It is creating life and sustaining life and continuing to do that eternally, without end. And that's actually this really amazing, remarkable thing that goes far beyond positivity. But we can also say that it's a positive thing. It's a really, really beautiful thing. And so really, if we want to actually connect with a sense of positivity in a real way, that's not superficial, that's not shallow, that's not going to lead us to, kind of misuse the power of positivity or use it for some quick result that doesn't, in the end, ultimately benefit our life, we got to really connect with it on this deep level. Okay. So what that means is actually that in order to be positive, we have to actually get into a deep state that reflects and is connected to that fundamental nature of the universe, fundamental nature of life. And so that's where real positivity and sustained positivity comes in, when we are able to relax, settle back, get ourselves into a calm, relaxed, and natural state, which is something I talk a lot about on this channel. You can find meditations and other practices to connect with that state. That's really the basis of our life. When we get into that calm, relaxed, and natural state, we can begin to unify. Okay, we're not just talking then about our superficial desires, which are largely driven by our unhealthy patterns anyways. We're not just talking about our thoughts, which are disconnected from the rest of our life. We're talking about getting into a unified state of our mind, body, our energy, our chi coming together into that unified state. And it's in that space that we begin to notice something which is inherently positive, which is just this unbelievable joy and love of life, of the universe, that actually we don't have to add anything extra in to make that actually happen. It's just there. It's its nature. And that's part of what's unbelievably amazing about it when we start to notice it. Okay, but we're not going to experience that when we're trying to use the power of positivity to manifest money or manifest a partner or whatever it is we think that we want and need in that moment. Rather, we're going to get into this deep state, this calm, relaxed, and natural state. And through that, our mind and our energy is going to start to come together. We're going to come into a unification. And through that, we're going to start feeling love and other qualities of the heart, of the true self. We're going to start to feel inside us the experience of what the universe is doing all the time, which is just creating amazing love, manifesting life. And we're going to be able to be more reflective and connected to that. Our life and our own experience will be able to be more of an expression of that. And so we'll begin to naturally feel positive. And most importantly, or an important thing is there's not something extra here that we have to add. Okay, so that's like a really, really big difference that's important. And at this level, things are resonating. We're actually connecting with this resonance, this vibration of life, and it goes through our heart. And so I've talked about love. There are other heart qualities like trust, openness, gratitude, true respect. And all of these things are actually these vibrations that are existing way bigger than us. They're far beyond all, again, our just day-to-day superficial thoughts. So as we begin to tap into those, they start to emanate and find expression in our life, in our experience. And that is naturally very, very positive. Okay? So if we look on the other side, if we look at an example of being in a negative state of mind, I can use making this video just as an easy example and an immediate example. If I, getting ready to make this video, I start feeling anxious about, will I be able to make the video? What will the video be like? Will I be able to find the right environment to make it? I'm here, I'm in Maui where I live. I'm on the beach, it's windy today. I start to stress out about what's gonna happen with relationship to this video. Then I'm going to feel, and you might already be feeling it just from me mentioning it, right? I'm going to start feeling this contraction inside my body. I'm actually going to feel contraction in my energy, and I'll be able to feel actually the way my energy starts to drop. My energy starts to dissipate, and I start then hearing associated with that more negative thoughts and feelings like, oh, you shouldn't make this video right now. You should go do something else, or you should prepare more, you should do it a different day, it's not the right time, or even worse things. You could go down the line, and I'm sure we've all been there, right? Of all the negative thoughts that start to plague you. But notice that actually that the negative thoughts are connected with the energy, with the negative energy that starts to happen. And what's also happening there is that my body is contracting, and my whole state is not unified anymore. My mind is saying these thoughts, my body is contracted. It's not connected with that deep and expansive, peaceful state that we were just talking about. And so then things start to kind of go awry, and I don't end up making this video, right? I don't end up sharing that with you. At the same time, by the same token, if I go the other way and I relate positively with the creation of this video, if I connect with it and I recognize there's time right now in my schedule to make this video, 1. 2, making this video is a good thing. It's something that is fun to do. It's sharing real insight and wisdom, things that I didn't think up. These are things that I've learned from my teachers. They are genuinely helpful things to do. So it's a great thing to do. Why wouldn't anyone want to create a video like this when they have a few minutes? Right? If I start to connect with that and I start to actually feel the support of the universe and the love that, even if I don't think about the universe, just my integrated self, my deeper self is trying to manifest and create in the world, then it starts to give me energy, right? It buoys me and makes it just that much easier. It's like I'm floating then on a little energy cloud into, of course, naturally, okay, I walk over here. Oh, I found this great spot. Oh, it's beautiful behind me. There's the West Maui Mountains. Hopefully the sound quality is not too bad. And before you know it, we're making this video, right? And so that's just an example of what that looks like. If we're feeling fear and doubt, we're going to begin to contract. That's going to reflect in our body language. Our thoughts will become more polarized and jagged. We won't be very nice to ourselves, and everything will start to pull us down. But by the same token, if we allow ourselves to unify, if if we allow the love and of the universe to flow in, if we get into that state, then we're going to be able to start seeing things more clearly. We're going to see things for as they actually are, not just, what I want to manifest from a positivity standpoint, but actually the deep nature of the universe that is wanting us to do healthy and good things, wanting us to be happy, wanting us to create something that advances life, because that's what life does. It wants to grow. It wants to develop. It wants to do something beautiful, meaningful, and interesting. And you're part of that. You're no different than any of the rest of us. All of us have a part in that beautiful process that's taking place. So this is just a couple thoughts on how to get into this. One way of thinking about it too is, you can maybe hear the waves behind me, and it's like the waves in the ocean. Okay, kind of getting into a positive state is sometimes like surfing. I'm not actually much of a surfer yet, but there is a way of surfing that I do in life, which is surfing the energy waves, surfing the pulsing resonance of those vibrations of the heart that I was saying. And again, that's not my physical heart. That's this universal heart that actually I can tap into that's much bigger than myself. So I start to put my feelers out for that. I try to notice, where is there positive impulse moving deep inside of life, and where can I tap into that? And if I miss it, if I feel like I get pulled down, well, you can hear them in the background, right? There is always another wave coming. There's always another opportunity to connect, to get into this loving state, to unify ourselves, and to then see where life wants to take us, right? And so this is really, I hope this is helpful. This is really positivity on a holistic level, okay? In Ren Shui, which is one of the systems, really the key system that I work within, we really talk about the totality of life, okay? Thinking positively, acting positively is not a get quick rich or a quick fix scheme or anything like that. It's really something that reflects our deepest true nature, and we want to bring that out so that it can be sustained. That's where we're going to find the ongoing source of our happiness and our well-being. And that's very much what I'm wishing for you, myself, and everyone out there. Okay, so let's take this as a encouragement today to be positive from the inside out. Let yourself get into a positive state by practicing being calm, relaxed, and natural. Let the natural joyfulness of that state of unifying bring you into that state of positivity. And then notice, see what the results are in your life. It may be subtle at first, okay? It's not like suddenly you're going to win the lottery, maybe, or you're going to somehow get some amazing thing right away. But actually, if you are able to shift your relationship with the everyday, ordinary things that are happening for you, you might start to see how actually extraordinary they really are and what's being provided to you when you shift your orientation, your attitude, and bring yourself into this unified state. Let's just take a moment. I invite you to actually connect with that inside yourself, to feel your mind calming down, settling back, going inside, feel your body relaxing, feel your energy coming together. Connect with that positive space, a positive intention within yourself. And with that, I wish you a beautiful day. So thanks so much. Like us, subscribe, share us with your friends and family. We'll see you next time.